All right, Squared Sports fans out here in New York, and I've got some massive news for you. I gave you the Klay Thompson bomb last week, and it's relating to the Warriors. Paul George is going to be a Golden State Warrior. The trade is done, per my sources. Expect the Warriors' young core to be involved in it. Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, I'm told, are a part of this deal. Paul George is going to be a Golden State Warrior next season. We got a lot of great stuff coming up on Squared Sports, episode 173, coming out later this week. All right, Squared Sports fans out here in New York, and I've got some massive.
Y'all, this is B Jizzle of the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Welcome to the number one LA Clipper podcast out there. We want to first give you guys a shout out, LA Clipper fan, LA Clipper Nations, for being here. You guys will not be disappointed. We're going to be rewarding y'all for y'all loyalty, commitment to the number one Clipper podcast on these YouTube streams. Share this podcast with your family and friends. They will not be disappointed, but let's get it popping because it's going to be a great one. With that being said, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull out, peace. Out of here like swimwear.
Hi. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. 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 But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Shoo! 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 Beep, 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 beep. You better walk around like Daft Punk, remember? Hey, Top Dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit, only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy, ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women, it's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits, I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on I like that record. Oh, what, you ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on me? Is y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit, I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline, listen man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering, you don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too, I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OB-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, crody. It can get deep in the family, crody. Talk about me and my family, crody. Someone go bleed in your family, crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, crody. Tell me you're cheesing, farm. We can do this right now on the camera, crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas, and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do. Ooh, we don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, aka B. Just before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos, hit that like button. Y'all come in here, hit the share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, $ BJ Matthews, $ BJ Matthews for all this great content we drop to you on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I give y'all the best content out there possible. as well as you guys have not already, make sure our Venmo is at BJ/MATHEWS/1. That is my Venmo at BJ/MATHEWS/1. If you guys do not have Venmo or Cash App, go ahead and go to our super sticks and super comments that are available. Very easy. Hit that button right below in the chat button that says the dollar symbol, and you guys can go ahead and donate to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast that way as well. And last but not least, get your membership badges that are available. We have 3 different options: the LA Clipper badge, the interview badge, and the pull-up badge. All those people on the screen right now are membership holders for the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Before we get started, let me give a shout out to the E.T. Elias for giving another donation this morning for $5 and a $10 donation right now. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all your support. You know what I'm saying? Continuously supporting the podcast. Also, shout out to my man Joshua Gomez. Or Kyle Mendoza, I'm sorry. Kyle Mendoza, appreciate you, my brother, with the 20-piece. If you guys, again, want to send your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast for its content, make sure you guys do not hesitate, but send out to our Cash App, $BJ Matthews. You will not be disappointed. But let's get into this, man. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. NBA free agency is getting hotter and hotter. And this show is going to be very, very entertaining. So make sure you guys sit there and actually, you know what I'm saying, watch and relax. Let me give a shout out to the people inside the chat box. Shout out to Clip Gang TV. He said, pull up, shout out on these frauds on my birthday. Happy birthday to also my guy Kawhi. PJ said PS said PG-13 is leaving. Shout out to Clip Gang JM, man. Happy birthday to you. He also said PG-13 wanted a 4-year max extension the entire time since Kawhi signed. PG-13 wants to be the man at check time, not at playoff times. Warriors offered them, he gone. Well, it looks like not only are the Warriors not getting him, but also your man Brandon Boston's gone, Clip Gang. The same guy that you said that was going to replace PG. He's actually out the door. I don't know if you saw that this morning, but he's actually off the books, and he will not be returned back to the Clippers. So I think you're still missing the play, my man. So, yeah, JM is it's not happening. So the realist said PG's not leaving JM. Appreciate the realist coming in. Thomas said Clippers tried to gouge Golden State. Since PG tried to gouge the Clippers, they returned the favor. Golden State said nope. PG got a taste of his own medicine. I'm not sure what that means. Rusty said PG is gone. Okay. And if y'all in the chat, make sure y'all also vote in the chat the question that's in there, you know what I'm saying, for y'all entertainment. He said doubt PG wants to leave. He is just trying to get more money. Shout out to Eloquence is key. Let me see. Who's this? Tonez dementia doctor said y'all acting broke as hell. Pay him that full max, and if he gonna stay. All right, my boy. I appreciate you coming in. Danny Berry Sports Highlight says, yo, what's good, brother? How you doing? Maddox 99999 said, how you doing, bitch? I'm doing great, my brother. How about yourself? Let me get a few more people in here, man. Spot Max says PG wants more money and the Clippers not paying him. He's gone. Okay. Salute to the B8. Tell JM PJ stay. Yusuf Airline said time to sign DeMar DeRozan. All right. Let's get the people in here, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. But as y'all can see in the chat, by the video, y'all can see the title of the story is, well, it's not the title, but it comes off Paul George will be opting out of his deal for $48 million. It was actually reported by Adrian Wojnarowski, which is a Woj bomb he dropped, stating that Paul George will be declining his $48.7 million offer. All right, so let's read what Adrian Wojnarowski had to say. It says right here, breaking Los Angeles Clippers star Paul George is declining his $48.7 million option and entering free agency. Sources tell ESPN he's planning to set meetings with cap space teams and the Clippers beginning Sunday night. An opt-in trade scenario is now gone. All right. So y'all heard what Wojnarowski said, a credible ESPN, probably if not the most, the best ESPN insider that we have in the NBA. Reported this just about, a little over 2.5 hours ago. So I'm going to get into a number of things, what I feel about this, but I just wanted to break that to y'all, man. This is what Adrian Wojnarowski said. And like I said, vote in the chat box, depending how y'all feel about this move. We're going to get into deep detail. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get right into the nicks and crux of it, how y'all feel about it. Clipper Nation, all that stuff. I'm here to welcome all different opinions. But PG has declined his $48.7 million option, which means the last year on his deal, he's choosing not to take that. Now, why he's not using the take that? Of course, he wants a max contract or extension. He wants an extension of $48.7 million of I'm sorry, 4 years. So I think we need to actually get a clear understanding what's actually going on here, because I think a lot of people are kind of speculating, again, that word speculating, and not actually understanding what's really happening. Now, I played a little bit of a video. I'm going to play it again of a young kid who stated that Paul George was set to go to Golden State. And he said he has sources that was going to confirm this. And he also said that Paul George, he has, people that he knows know that this deal was done. And this is why I tell y'all, you guys have to know who you take seriously and who to trust, because it's a lot of people who wants a lot of clout and they want a lot of credit. Now, I'm not doing this to embarrass the kid, but what I am doing is to show y'all, just because you read a report on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, doesn't mean it's accurate. As a matter of fact, you should probably take it as a keen eye. Take it with a grain of salt. Because most of these dudes don't have any circles, don't know who the hell, they don't talk to nobody, they don't have no type of connections like that. But they tell you that to make themselves feel important. And if they get the prediction right, they say, see, I knew I was talking about. When all they was doing is just basically see what shoe drops first. So I want y'all to hear this 26-second clip of this kid speaking about how the Warriors had this deal in the bag for Paul George. So here we go.
All right, Squared Sports fans out here in New York, and I've got some massive news for you. I gave you the Klay Thompson bomb last week, and it's relating to the Warriors. Paul George is going to be a Golden State Warrior. Trade is done, per my sources. Expect the Warriors, young core, to be involved in it. Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, I'm told, are a part of this deal. Paul George is going to be a Golden State Warrior next season. We got a lot of great stuff coming up on Squared Sports, episode 173, coming out later this week. All right, Squared Sports fans out here.
All right, so y'all smash the like button as y'all come in here. So this guy's name is what is it? Schoolyard Sports, and apparently, let me actually make sure I got his name correct. I don't want to misspell his name. Let me see. Yeah, Schoolyard Sports with Lane Frank. He's a 16-year-old phenom. He has 591 followers on Twitter, and he's following 108 people. And that was him speaking, saying that Paul George is going to be going to the Warriors. This was like literally 3-4 days ago. This was something that was, he said, was done. It was in the books. It was, set in stone. So now that move didn't go through, he dropped this video literally last night saying that the deal was no longer on the table and that they were actually going to be a deal also with the Sixers that's back on the table. They say it's going to be, him going to the Sixers in a trade deadline or at the free agency. So I want y'all to hear what he has to say with now his new team that's going to be picking up Paul George. So here we go.
Hey, everybody, got some more breaking news. I know I said for a whole week that Paul George to the Warriors was a done deal. Getting reports now from my sources last night that Paul George to the Sixers is now going to happen. Not the Warriors. Paul George will be in a Philadelphia 76ers uniform next year. Get ready for that to happen. It's your 16-year-old source. And let's see PG in a Sixers uniform. Look for the deal to get done by this weekend.
So, again, like as y'all come here, smash the like button. So now the Warriors didn't work out. So now here we go. The Sixers are the team now that's going to pick up Paul George. And that's the team apparently now that, is back on the table and back on the books. And I'm a pretty much expound a lot of stuff as I go through this, man, because I think that we're going through Ring Around the Rosie again. And I don't want us to fall in that trap. But I don't see how somebody can see a video of somebody making a claim like that and then coming back a couple days later and say, oh, no, I didn't mean it. Like I didn't know, the sources changed, information changed. This deal is going to go through. This one's going to go through. This is what's going to happen. This is going to be the situation. He's going to go to this team now. I know what I said last time, but I know this time it's done. Right? Same wording, different team. He said it was done with the Warriors. So I don't see how you back out of a deal that's already done. If it's already done and you said it was already situated, this was four or 5 days ago. You said it was done. How do you go back to say now that it's not done? That's what I mean. Watching people and saying what they say who try to get clout. This is what I see nowadays a lot in social media. That's why I said there's only really 2-3 people I really even pay attention to when it comes to media reporting. First of all, I pay attention to my sources, where people I know word of mouth and personally. Second is Adrian Wojnarowski, aka Wojbomb. Third is Shams Charania. You know what I'm saying? With Clutch Sports. He's the only person. Those are only 2 people I really pay attention to. Chris Haynes, even Chris Haynes, to an extent, I listen to him, but I've also seen him in the past say stuff that don't come true, like the whole Kawhi Leonard thing. You know, when he was injured that year, he missed the entire season, and they said that, you know, it's a strong expectations for him to come back in January. He never came back. Chris Haynes reported that story. I don't know if y'all remember, 2-3 different times on TNT that Kawhi Leonard was ahead of schedule, and he was going to he had a strong chance of coming back. That nigga didn't. Not only did that nigga not come back, but it took him the next year to get back into his full self. So I've learned not to really pay too much attention to a lot of these different these different senior insiders, because they just want more so clout than be correct. So Warrior fans, this deal is off the table. Not only is it off the table, and like I said it before, I said the Warriors are in a very, very interesting situation, because from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, Klay Thompson's been very, very quiet. Now that Paul George has opted out of his deal and the Warriors can't get him, Klay Thompson now is entertaining other teams. He's entertaining the Lakers, the Mavericks, and oh yeah, there's a third team he's also entertaining. That's the Clippers. Now, I don't know how we gonna get him. I don't really think it's really something that is possible. But yeah, the Warriors, like I said before, are never getting Paul George. We're not trading. We're not helping them niggas out with anything, because y'all in the same division as us, conference. Y'all in the same state for y'all. Y'all as much of an enemy, not even in a malicious way, but y'all are in the same conference, in the same division. Y'all in the same state. We're not helping y'all, just like we wouldn't help the Lakers. Paul George had to walk on his own to Golden State, but the problem is that Klay Thompson has not made up his mind, which really the Warriors even said they're going to actually go forward without Klay Thompson. But you got that ridiculous contract with Chris Paul in the books that's holding y'all back. Y'all got that $30 million contract, that horrible contract for that 24-25 season that's holding y'all up. Y'all got Andrew Wiggins at $26 million, which he's not even in the right mindset to play at this point, or we don't know. He was great in the 22 NBA Finals, but since then he's been a shell of himself. The Warriors gave him a chance the year after he was going through his little struggles, personal problems. They basically gave him a bye year, which, you know, you got the championship the year before. You got your money, you got paid. You're going through some things throughout the season. We're going to give you a pass. Then last year happens with Andrew Wiggins, and it was somewhat of the same situation. You had Warrior fans wanting him off the team. The same guy who was Steph Curry's running mate in the 22 NBA Finals. The same guy that got that huge contract. He's getting paid upwards of 26, 28, 30 million for the next 2-3 seasons. And Clipper fans wanted us to take that. They want us to take Chris Paul's horrible-ass contract, Andrew Wiggins, who mentally right now we don't know if he's actually wanting to play basketball. Jonathan Kuminga, who is, I will say this, Jonathan Kuminga has good upside, right? He has great upside. Athletic, can run the floor, but he's still unproven in the NBA. You don't know what's going to happen with him. No way in the hell we were going to trade a top 10 to top 15 player in the NBA for guys who, quite frankly, don't really have any type of real resume, any type of real anything. They're coming up into the rankings, but they're not even established in the league. And Clipper fans want us to trade for that. The LA Clippers couldn't get into terms for a Paul George deal because the Warriors refused to add Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski to the trade package. As a result, Paul George declined his player option and becomes a free agent. The Sixers are looked at as a clear favorite to land the versatile two-way threat. Okay, you know what this means? So the Clippers basically, like I said, are not helping the Warriors out. They not only added Jonathan Kuminga, they wanted Brandon Podziemski, knowing damn well they weren't getting both of those two players. Because Brandon Podziemski, Steve Kerr marvels over that kid. They actually started him a certain period of time over Klay Thompson. That's how much Steve Kerr values him. I.e., we don't want to get off Paul George, so we're gonna ask for the barn to get what y'all have, so y'all can say no and say, oh, look, we tried to get him. The same thing with the Denver Nuggets. I heard there was a report that the Denver Nuggets wanted Paul George, and the Clippers said they wanted Michael Porter Jr. They wanted who else? They wanted another role player, and they wanted a ridiculous amount of draft capital. That the Nuggets said, oh, hell no, we can't give y'all that. So they're basically asking for things they know damn well the other team ain't gonna give them. That's called sabotaging. That's called you're not trying to really get rid of me. You're trying to make conversation. There's no way in the hell the Warriors are gonna get off of Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski. And then you probably wanted Moody in there as well, and you probably wanted some draft capital. That is unreasonable. So, Warrior fans, this shit was never gonna happen. Sorry to break it to you. Now, anyway, shout out to my Clipper Nation. Shout out to all the basketball people in here. Now that we got that out the way, Paul George opts out of his deal. So what does that mean? Of course, like I said, now that he opts out of his deal, Adrian Wojnarowski says that he will be holding meetings with cap space teams. So let's read. ESPN sources Paul George is planning to take free agency meetings with the Los Angeles Clippers, Philadelphia 76ers, and Orlando Magic beginning late Sunday night and Monday on the West Coast. Okay. So there's particularly, I think, 6 teams that have the draft, they have the cap space to sign for Paul George. They got the Sixers, the Magic, the Clippers, of course, and then you got the Spurs, the Thunder, and then the Utah Jazz. Those are the 6 teams, okay? That Paul George can get that max deal from. Now, this goes back to what I said, having leverage. Look, again, like I said before with this whole, I know people a little bit are upset saying that Paul George is holding us up. All he's doing is really what any other high-profile free agent does. If y'all don't remember, Kawhi Leonard, just about, I think 4 years ago before he came to the Clippers, y'all remember all the attention he was getting, and after he got it, you had people saying that he tried to fleece the Lakers when all he was doing was taking his time, and all he was doing was doing his due diligence. All he was doing was basically scouting his options. You had everybody on ESPN and everybody on these big-ass shows saying he was going to go to the Lakers or he's going to stay in Toronto. Nobody even thought of the Clippers. No one even said a word about the Clippers. They said the Toronto Raptors because he just won a championship there. He said the Los Angeles Lakers because, that's the media team. That's the team that everybody wanted to see him go to. This nigga not only not did not go to either one of those teams, but he also basically did something that no one thought he could do. He signed with them and then get another MVP candidate in Paul George, who was a year before. That's what Kawhi Leonard did. Now, I want y'all to remember that because I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. But all these superstar players, all these all-star players take their time when it comes to certain deals. You have a multiple amount of people that opted out today. LeBron James opted out of his deal. You couldn't even sign a deal. You can sign a deal before today, but most of the big stars are still waiting around. Right? So at the end of the day, exactly, bro. They don't want him in the West. Uptown markets. They don't want him in the West. Thank you for that, my brother. They're not letting Paul George go. They're not letting any high caliber all-star superstar go to the same division. Bro, that is death. You don't trade nobody to that type of conference. You trade them away. Right? So, like I said, though, all these high caliber all-stars and superstars take their time. Right? So, what I'm going to be doing is playing a lot of different videos for y'all to kind of get some more understanding. Like I said, make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all come in here. And like I said, make sure you guys continue to like and share the podcast. If you guys do want to donate to the podcast, make sure you guys hit my Cash App, which is $ BJ Matthews. But we're going to get into some fun stuff today. So, I want y'all to hear something about one of our, good friends of the show, Law Murray. He was on Dime Dropper's show yesterday. He dropped a nice little video, a nice little interview. Go follow my man Dime Dropper. But I want y'all to actually see what he's had to say about this whole situation, this fiasco. Of course, Law Murray is a top beat writer with the LA Clippers. And he got a chance to, break it down with our man Darren Vaziri of Dime. So I want y'all to hear what they had to talk about, what Law Murray had to talk about. It's about a 2.5-minute clip. And we'll be right back.
There are people talking about that Paul George has been offered the same as Kawhi, but I have not heard anything concrete about that. From what I can this is just my guess, is that they're offering a little bit less because it's been established that, look, Kawhi is the number one. You even said Kawhi was the number one. And Kawhi is signed for 3 years, $152 million. Do you by any chance know if the Clippers have matched that and said, Paul, we're offering you this as well, or is it something slightly lower than Kawhi?
I don't think that the money, the money is right along, and the years. I think that it's basically around the same deal for Paul as it.
So hold on 1 second, Law, my bad, bro. But I need to stop that right now because again, that's what we were trying to say. Kawhi Leonard got a 3-year, $150 million deal, and from what my sources was telling me, Paul George was around the same amount, 3 years, $152 million deal. They essentially did that on purpose to keep these two together. That was the deal. They wanted Paul George and Kawhi Leonard to be close in proximity, so they offered him not just this 3-year, $152 million deal, but also multiple offers throughout the regular season. And PG rejected all of them, right? But Law Murray just confirmed that it's basically the same amount of years and around the same amount of salary. All right, this is the LA Clipper beat writer, probably the top one, next to Joey Lynn and Tamir Azarli. So let him continue.
It was for Kawhi. I think Paul's primary thing is that extra year. That extra year is going to give you, first of all, that much more money, right? And then you're talking about Paul's what, 34 years old now. So the Clippers are able to offer more just for the fact that he's already here. They've had him. But the Clippers aren't really taking advantage of that. So Paul's looking elsewhere for that extra year. to see who's going to give him that 4th year. I think that matters as much to him as whatever max there is. I think whatever contract Paul winds up signing, I don't think it's like he's going to max out as much as he's looking for that 4th year. And I think that's going to be what gets tricky. The opt-in situation would be tricky just because you're looking at a trade there. I don't think Paul George is opting in to give leverage to anybody else here, but I really want to see what it would look like as far as who is going to want to giving up that 4th year for Paul. I think Paul wants his money, but I don't think I don't think this is like, oh, you're giving me less than Kawhi. I think Paul wants more security than that.
Absolutely. This has nothing to do with Kawhi getting his 3-year, $150 million extension. That is furthest from what it has to do with it. And Law Murray is going to further expound on that. This whole competition, friction, your turn. This shit that Clipper fans put in front of PG and Kawhi like it's some type of competition is laughable. That they're trying to make these two, I don't know, fight with each other or whatever. PG don't have he ain't even thinking about Kawhi's contract. He's already given Kawhi, he's the best player on the team. And how can he be jealous or how can he be hating when he's getting offered a little bit more? This it ain't even about the money. It's about the amount of years he wants on his extension. So that's all it is. It's basically about what he wants. But let Law Murray continue.
And when Kawhi got that extension, was Paul shocked that it happened so quick that Kawhi only went for 3 years, or did he not think it was going to be a problem if he wanted more years?
When that deal happened, because it was right before a game, because of course it was, Kawhi obviously sat down, and the biggest thing Kawhi said was that he discussed it with Paul and James. Okay. So I don't think there was any shock because Kawhi's specific contract, Kawhi don't say a whole lot. Yeah, the team broke the news on the contract, but Kawhi was in communication with the guys that he needed to be closest to in terms of the communication with the contract. All those guys were possible 2024 free agents. So there was a conversation as far as the team, and there was a conversation among the players themselves. There's no shock. And I even asked Paul that night. It's like, look, guys want to break you up. That's been a conversation for years. Dissension is a big part of other teams' ability to build teams. It's very interesting how that works out. So I asked him, it's like, why do y'all, want to stay together? Like, why haven't y'all broken up? And Paul said, it's like, me and Kawhi, we genuinely like each other. I'm not as well out on national TV with that night. It's like, look, guys want to break you up. That's been a conversation for years. Dissension is a big part of other teams' ability to build teams. It's very interesting how that works out. So I asked him, it's like, why do y'all, want to stay together? Like, why haven't y'all broken up? And Paul said, it's like, me and Kawhi, we genuinely like each other.
I.e., that's my dog. That's my homeboy. That's my partner. That's my guy I grew up with. That's the guy from my same city. That's my guy that I genuinely fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Our kids play with each other. Our girlfriends and wives hang out with each other. We came here with one of, like, don't that sound the same thing I said? They both, you think that they don't have conversations about stuff like this off camera and off film? They have conversations. They talk with one another consistently. Ain't nothing that he's doing that Kawhi don't already know about. As a matter of fact, Law Murray actually reported also that they've been in connection and talking since this whole process. So there's no surprise here. It's really the surprise from the people that are just anxious to get a deal hurry up and done so they can really move on to the next step, which really isn't nothing really to move on to, because if you look at the roster that we have, you got Brandon Boston's off the books. Mason Plumlee has a player option. Russell Westbrook just picked up his player option. PJ Tucker picked up his player option. Kai Jones is going to be actually picking up his player option, or he's going to be returning for his this year. So the only person that is James Harden. Is the next person, which he's already signed. He's intended to sign with the Clippers, which I'm going to talk to y'all about in a minute, because that situation is interesting as well. But back to Kawhi and PG, like they genuinely are cool. They genuinely been around each other since college. Like, it's deeper than basketball. Like, they have a true friendship. So that's why they're choosing to stick this out, and also they're choosing to stick it out because, again, Kawhi Leonard unfortunately has not been able to be healthy. So that's what I want to say.
The success on the court is one thing, but this ain't Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. You know, these guys, hell, for that matter, it's not Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid and James Harden, right? Or James Harden or any superstar he's been with. Like there's been a genuine level of care. Unfortunately, that's played out on national TV with Paul George having to defend Kawhi, even in the midst of these negotiations that he's having, right? So that level of dissension has not happened. And that's a credit to those guys as people. It's a credit to the success that they've had on the court. It's a credit to the organization that they've had, the coach that they've had. Like, that's not going to be the reason they leave each other. But I don't think there's any level of shock. If anything, Paul said a month later, I want to focus on the season. I want to not worry about these conversations when it comes to the contract. Let's save it for after the season. And I guarantee you, they thought they were going to be playing a lot later than they wound up playing.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But unfortunately, our big dog got hurt, lost. So yeah, all those plans out the door. But hey, y'all keep liking the like button. So once again, bro, like, this is what it is. Now, I know some people are looking at like, what the hell is PG doing? What's going through his head? What's going through his mind? Or why is he not done this? Why is he ain't done that? So I want to play something real quick, a couple videos. Like, you know, I love videos. So I want y'all to hear first what he had to say about him and his future with the Clippers after they lost against the Mavericks back in May. So I want y'all to actually listen to what his mindset is about him returning and the future with the Clippers and all that stuff right after the game. So I think it's like a 30-second clip. So here we go.
You for yourself when you being here long term with Kawhi, with James, with the rest of the guys. So, do you view yourself as being here long term with Kawhi, with James, with the rest of the guys?
Yeah, if it works that way, absolutely.
Well, you've been
So a little less than 30 seconds. So I'm gonna let y'all hear it one more time, and if y'all didn't catch it, I'm gonna let y'all hear it one more time real quick. So.
Do you for yourself when you being here long term with Kawhi, with James, with the rest of the guys? So, do you view yourself as being here long term with Kawhi, with James, with the rest of the guys?
Yeah, if it works that way, absolutely.
So, mirroring what PG said, if it works that way, absolutely. So what that means basically is, if the money or if the figures make sense and the situation makes sense, I will definitely be back. You just heard that Paul George and Kawhi have a very, very good relationship. James Harden's from LA. Russell Westbrook's from LA, right? It's kind of like the dream story, 4 guys from LA County win a championship. That was the whole thing, them coming onto this team, right? That was the whole idea for them coming onto this team, win one for the city. That was the big thing about coming here to LA. So he obviously telling the reporter, if it makes sense, absolutely. So basically, we're going to get to a point that we're at right now where you're going to talk about this contract that we had back in February and March that we never got a chance to finish. We're going to revisit that. Right now, we just lost. So my mind ain't there yet. But come a few weeks, 2 to 4 weeks later, we're going to have to revisit this, and here we are right now. Or a month later, we're going to have to revisit this, and here we are right now. So what is it like to be a free agent? What is it like to be in a player's shoes when they're going through free agency? What is it like, and what do they look for when they choose to pick a team or if they choose to leave a team? Because those are both 2 options for PG at this point. The sign and trade is out the window. So there's only 2 options for PG. Either he stays or he leaves. So I want y'all to kind of see what it's like in a player's head when they have to go through free agency, when they have to go through what they think about, what they value. And then we're going to come back and discuss a little bit more. I thought like a minute and 30 seconds. So here we go.
Being a free agent is overwhelming. It's a lot of things that go into it. Trying to find the right fit. What's the best place for me to raise my kids? A lot is playing into this, so it's a bit overwhelming.
She was crying so much last night.
Yeah, oh, really? Go through that spell. Maybe cheating?
All he knows is I want a championship, and I want to play with guys who want to win a championship.
I had to stop it right at that point real quick. Let me show you something real quick. Let me go back for y'all real quick. So this right here is Paul George's mom, Paulette. That's his mom right there, Paulette George. That's his mother. She's obviously in a wheelchair. For people that have been to the game, she obviously is in a wheelchair. This is one of the main reasons PG wanted to get home, if not the top reason for him to come home. Right? But I want y'all to hear what she said, that he wants to win a championship. This goes out this is what people have to know, how to know when a person, what they're saying, and know how to properly read and actually understand a person's sentence. Because when that podcast came out saying he wasn't chasing the championship, he didn't say that he didn't want to win. He said he's not going to basically chase a championship, which i.e. means jumping from team to team to team. He don't want to jump from, he wants to stay established in one spot and compete at that spot. That's what he was saying. His mother has already that's what she confirmed. This was his mindset. Well, let me tell you something. If you've accomplished as much as you accomplished as an all-star, of course you want to fucking win. Whatever, I'm going out there because I want to lose. You don't get to that level and say, I want to just go out there and lose. That's not even how NBA players think. They all think they're the best players. They all think that they're this, that. They don't even have that thought in their mind they want to lose a game. But I just wanted to bring that up. I wanted to show y'all real quick, but let me let y'all continue.
To play with guys who want to win a championship.
Who's winning?
Celtics.
Up 14? Dudes cannot beat them in Boston.
So right now we're right here.
We're kind of in limbo now. It's kind of hard doing that with 2 kids. But wherever he goes, we'll be able to like settle in and call it our home.
Let's go. 12-10. When it comes to decisions of picking where I want to go, it's the front office that's going to work to give us that best chance to win. You better lock in. Try to win the game right here. I hope I make the majority of the people happy. But ultimately, it's my decision, and I want to be the happiest I can be with that decision. And I'm excited. I'm excited to go through this journey.
All right, y'all hit the like button. All right, look. I just want to play it real quick. Now, simply, basically the video said, a free agency is a time where you have to think about yourself. You have to think about what's best for you. That's what it comes down to. But what also goes in your mind is simply, your family being in the spot where you want to raise a kid. Like, you heard everything that his girlfriend, his wife, and then you got, his mother, his dad, all that stuff. All of them said that's what any NBA player thinks about. That's what they all think about. What's best for myself and what's best for my family. Now, I want to show y'all something else. Right there on the right, that's Aaron Mintz. That's Paul George's agent. That's PG's agent. Right? That's Paul George's agent. That's the guy who negotiates his deals. That's why I put in the title, Paul George and his agent agree to leave the door open for the Clippers. I'm not so sure how people are taking this opt-out deal or what they think. But again, I'm going to explain it to y'all very, very simply because I know people want to kind of come in, but let me just say this. Your agent is the one that sets you up with these big-ass deals. So Aaron Mintz has set up Paul George with 2 monster contracts. He's been his agent to the same thing for the last, 2 contracts. He went with the Pacers and with OKC. So here we are with another contract situation. So now that with him choosing to opt out of what the Clippers apparently offered him, which is his 3-year, $153 million deal, Aaron Mintz said, we're not signing that. And you know something else I noticed? This whole day, people were so anticipating on the edge of their seat what he's going to do. This nigga waited until the last 15 minutes of the damn deadline for it to be announced by Woj. I'm like, damn, man, it's 1:45. Shit, it should be already out by now. Somebody put as a joke that Paul George is gonna announce at 158. It's still not decided. 159, he signs for an extension, 4 years, $221 million on Twitter. I saw there was a tweet that said that. But no, man, this nigga took all damn day to make a splash. But what that was again, him and his agent are standing on business. They're literally saying we're not taking less than 3 years, 200 and something, 300. We're not taking less than 4 years. And it's not even the money part. Like, don't look at the money. He's not looking at the money. He's looking at the amount of years they're giving him. That 3 year, 4 year, that's where there seems to be the negotiation problem. The Clippers are saying 3 years, PG saying 4 years. So it's not even the money aspect that's the problem. He can get a 4-year, $178 million deal, and he'll be cool with that. Or a 4-year with a player option. He'll be cool with that. He don't care about, he's not worried. It's not, people gotta get off the money aspect. The 2 something, the 200, the 2. That's not even the thing. He said they want 4 years over 3 years because that's an extra year of security. Same thing Law Murray said. That's what Law Murray said. And that's the job of an agent to get that for his client. So I want y'all to kind of see just who Aaron Mintz is and who his agent, who are his clients, who he deals with, right? You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Grayson Allen, Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Of course, PG right there. He had Paul George. You got Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets. You got Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers. You got Isaiah Hartenstein. You got Josh Hart of the New York Knicks, right? They both had 2 great playoffs, you know what I'm saying, this year. You got Reggie Jackson, who was a former teammate of the Clippers. You got Luke Kennard, who just opted out of his deal with Memphis. You got Terrence Mann. You got Terrence Mann right here. Terrence Mann is a client of Aaron Mintz, right? Terrence Mann is a client of Aaron Mintz. Dominic McGuire, right here, right below Terrence Mann, is actually from my neighborhood. He's older than me, of course, but he was in the NBA too, and he actually is no longer in the NBA anymore. But Dominic McGuire is somebody I know very, very well. Kelly Oubre of the Sixers. Andre, that's your team. Julius Randle of the New York Knicks, right? D'Angelo Russell, who just opted in his deal with the Lakers, right? You got Trae Young. You got all these top-notch players on this guy's list. Why do I bring that up? Guys, understand something. Again, this is business. Same thing. Again, I got to give the realest credit because he's the only one that keeps saying it. This is business. Your job as the agent is to get your client paid as much money as possible. And you know why? Because when he gets paid, you get paid. I'm going to say that again. When he gets paid, meaning when your client gets paid, guess what? You get paid. You get paid. It's very simple. That's his job, to get Paul George as much lucrative a contract as possible. That's his job. It's the Clippers' job to try and lower Paul George's what he's trying to get so they don't have to come out of their situation. That's their job. That's the negotiation. That's business. So what the Clippers and what Paul George and Aaron Mintz did, and as y'all come here and smash the like button, I appreciate y'all. All that done happened was Lawrence Frank came out yesterday, dropped a Thursday, dropped an interview stating that they've been in contact with Paul George and his agent, Aaron Mintz, as y'all can see on the screen, to discuss a new deal. So the Clippers obviously are playing hardball, are saying, we're not giving you the 4-year deal. We're not giving you what you want. We definitely value you. We appreciate you. But at this point, we're giving you a 3-year deal at $153 million. That is what we're offering you on the table. Okay. Respect. They wait until the tail end of the opt-in, opt-out date. And they said, okay, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to opt out of this deal so we can at least buy time to allow y'all to have a change of heart, or either we have a change of heart, i.e., let's go ahead and finish this later because the trade deadline is until next weekend. Or the free agency deadline, I think, is next, if I'm not mistaken, next weekend. So that's going to be more negotiating, more talking with other teams. But when I read something like this, Paul George is planning to take a free agent meeting with the Clippers, Sixers, Magic, I'm like, who the hell this nigga think he fooling, man? Who does this nigga Paul George think he fooling? He ain't fooling me. He may be fooling some of you. He ain't fooling me. This nigga do not want to leave Los Angeles. What he wants is the Clippers to give him his 4-year extension. They're not budging. No one's budging. So now that we've reached this spot, you can't sign and trade him. Now you got two options. Either you give me what I'm asking for, which is the 4-year. I don't care about the money aspect, but I need that 4th year Clipper team. Lawrence Frank. I need that 4th year. That's what I'm asking. That's what we are asking for, Mr. Frank. We're asking for that 4-year extension. Will you please accommodate yourself, or I'm going to, i.e., entertain other teams and see what they give me. And y'all walk out here with me with nothing. That's where we're at. That's why I knew what's going to happen at this point. So now they're trying. Now you guys remember I said that the Clippers are bluffing, just like PG and Aaron Mintz are bluffing. PG don't want to leave LA, which is going to probably play in the Clippers' hands again, because even if you got extensions for teams that are willing to give it to you, even if Philadelphia wants to give you that 4-year, or he don't want to go over there. And the Clippers know that. The Clippers are also bluffing as well. They know they can't lose Paul George for nothing. They can't lose him for nothing, and they're not trading him to another conference. They're not trading him into another powers. You trade him to OKC, see what happens. Go ahead. Let him walk to OKC. Let's see what happens. Let him go to the Thunder with SGA and all them young guys over there. See what happens. That would be a fucking nightmare. If you have to deal with a team like that, and they picked up Alex Caruso, and they got all this draft capital, they got picks. The fucking Thunder GM is a genius. Sam Presti is a genius. That dude has so many picks he can offer to 3 different teams. Let him go. Like I said, the fact that he didn't trade him to the Warriors, who was a more competitive team, what makes you think that they want him to go to OKC? Now, I'm not so sure how interested OKC would be in bringing in Paul George back, but I guarantee you, I bet you the Clippers don't want to find that out. We saw SGA in the playoffs. That dude is ready. PG was his best version. I've said that many times when he was at OKC. When he was with OKC and the Oklahoma City Thunder, he was his best version. It wasn't the Pacers. Paul. People talk about the Pacers, Paul George. That guy wasn't the best version. The OKC guy was the MVP candidate. The OKC guy averaged 28 points in a season and had like damn near 2 steals. The OKC guy was a defensive player of the year candidate. That's who he was. So, look, this is what I'm saying in a nutshell. I'm gonna let y'all come in. This ain't unusual, man. None of this stuff is unusual. None of this stuff is surprising. Players all the time look at their options. All the time. But again, the Clippers, I see why they're not desperate, because again, look at the teams that can only give him a max. Philly, Orlando, OKC, San Antonio, and Utah. You know he ain't going to San Antonio, Utah. You can scratch that out right now. Unless he just, he wants, like he said, he wants to play with Pop, but I don't think he wants to do that shit. Then you got Orlando, who's a young up-and-coming team, but they're not really, they're still under the radar. They're still trying to find their way. And plus, it's way on the other side of the coast. Same thing with Philadelphia. I mean, shit, Joel Embiid is as injury prone as Kawhi, so what's the difference? And he ain't proved himself to be a champion. Kawhi is a champion. Kawhi is a top 5 player. Healthy is top 5. My opinion, the best player when he's on the court, healthy. His shit is legit. That's who Kawhi is. So why would I leave? Why would I leave to Philadelphia? And that's no guarantee when I can stay here with the Clippers next to Kawhi. I said the Clippers ain't slick, man, and neither is PG. None of these niggas are slick. They need to stop. They need to stop being so damn stubborn and actually kiss and make up and be family, because you're not fooling anybody. Literally, you asked for Kuminga and Pozinski. That was what you asked for. Knowing that the Warriors weren't gonna give that shit up. That's pretty much your future. Everybody else, I mean, shit, you got Trace Jackson Davis, everybody else, Draymond, Steph, GP, you know what I'm saying? You got Moody, you know what I'm saying? But Pozinski is very well liked by Steve Kerr. He wasn't gonna give that kid up. So I don't know. But another day of the PG sweepstakes. How I feel about it, I don't really feel nothing about it, because everything that I've been thinking is really what's been said. It's sad to me that this all of a sudden is such a, like I said, I don't understand the mindset when people say like 137 wins and 70 losses is not dominant. I don't understand that. I don't get that. You see it you saw it this year. You thought that 25-6 was just bullshit. It was just happenstance. These niggas been doing this for 4 years. For 5 years. They have been dominant on the court together. We saw the Celtics have the same duo with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. It's just they were together and Kawhi wasn't on the court. And that's all we need is Kawhi on the fucking court. DeMar DeRozan ain't the answer. No. Hell no. Absolutely not, because y'all be the same ones to say that's going to be too much on Kawhi. Because this nigga don't play defense. And he's a mid-range shooter. He doesn't stretch the floor at all. He's a rhythm ISO player. So you're going to have more bad offense and less spacing. Let me go ahead and drop this link. That DeRozan shit, exactly. The realest, that DeRozan shit, man, was probably the worst. That was probably the worst fucking take that I've seen in modern day history. Fucking DeRozan, what the? DeRozan ain't been good since USC. I mean, he's been an all-star in the NBA, but that nigga ain't no. He ain't moving no needle, man. Again, find a duo with a better record than that. Find a duo. Anthony Davis and LeBron, they don't have a better record than that. Zion and Brandon Ingram don't have a better record than that. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo have a better record than that. The only people that have a better record within the last 5 years actively playing is Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. They won the championship. 5 healthy years, not 5 years of injury here, injury there to their best player. It took them niggas 5 healthy years to crack it. What up, Bruce?
What up, BJ? How you doing?
Oh, I can't complain, brother. How about you?
I'm great. I'm doing fine. I'm not worried about anything. People got to do whatever is good for them. And like I said in the comments, if PJ leaves,
hold on. Let me address this. I'm sorry, Bruce, because I'm sorry. I gotta call this out. G Master Funk Flex. You. Let's just call a spade a spade. You a Kawhi fan? I love Kawhi. That's my favorite player too. But I support the team. You know damn well why we ain't getting it done together, because your guy can't stay on the court. And you don't want to, nobody wants to say it. And I said it, nobody wants to call it how it is. Kawhi Leonard's injuries has been holding this team back for 4 years straight, and nobody wants to say it. If he's on the court healthy, then we already have a title. So that's why we're in the position we in. Call a spade a spade. Let's stop all this pussyfooting around. Go ahead, Bruce.
If PG leaves or if he stays, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes things don't work out the way they're supposed to. And I don't think I'm not a PG fan, but I don't think he deserves the amount of hate that he's getting. But if he leaves, I'll be fine. I'll just move on. But I think if they don't find a decent replacement for him, the Clippers gonna struggle. Because I don't think DeRozan is an answer. I see a lot of DeRozan fascination, but I don't see DeRozan as an answer. What's the other guy? I forgot. But I don't see any other replacement right now. I mean, this year the free agent market is dry, and that's probably why Paul George is flexing. I mean, I don't see anybody better than Paul George right now as a free agent. But if he leaves, he has to do what is best for him. But we'll see what happens.
That's what's up, Bruce. Appreciate it. What's good, Cash?
Yo, what's up, y'all? Honestly, I don't even know what to think when it comes to this. I'm still sour about the how the season ended. I don't know. When it comes to PG, I can't really care much about what this man do anymore. I'm hearing everything he's saying on his podcast and stuff, but what's still stuck in my head is what he said after Game 5. That really pissed me off. And it's like, even if they give you your 4 years or whatever, like, what changes? I'm not just talking about what the team is going to do, what Ty Lue is going to come change about his coaching, or if he makes any adjustments, or what Jeff Van Gundy is going to come do. It's what changes with PG. Because last year we heard you was on your bully shit, and then the guy who was supposedly doing his bullying got bullied in Game 5 and went on the podium and said it's no big deal. After getting your face kicked in front of your parents at home. So it's like, yeah, you could get your 4 years, but is it gonna be 4 years of you just talking a good game and then just getting sent home and just acting like it means nothing? So I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I'm hoping for them to just get it over with and stop being like petty, but my whole thing is like, what will the difference be?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you think the team is drained by Kawhi Leonard getting hurt every year?
Yeah, I think of course that I think that's the top thing. Um, I actually won money off saying both him and PG was gonna play 60 plus games this year. And then we go into the playoffs and we're uncertain about what he's gonna be like, if he's gonna come play, and then when we see him, he's a shell of himself. And again, it's frustrating. Um, Obviously, as a Clippers fan, you hope to see that, we just get that one good year where Kawhi could just power through and be healthy for a postseason. But it's like, what are the odds? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. That's why
Well,
I say, like, I think people saying what PG's gonna do, what can he really do without his running mate?
yeah, that's another thing you got to take into um effect. Um, and then even with that is like you want PG to not kind of you know deter from because when Kawhi goes down, PG becomes the number one option. I'm not looking at James Harden for that. Um, I really just think he's going to just facilitate, knock down his open shots, and attempt to play defense. But I've just seen so many times that PG would be that number one option, and then he would still like we complain about that a lot during the season, BJ, where
Yeah.
he taking like 13, 14 shots and Kawhi's not there. And I'm like, bro, you should know better at this point in your career. You're like when he's not there, you're the guy. We going through you.
Right.
So like I said, and that goes back into what I'm saying, like what changes? I'm not expecting Kawhi to come out and play 82 games. That's delusional of anybody to think at this point. If we could get another season like he had this season, plus going in healthy to the postseason, that worked wonders because I still think, a lot of teams don't want to see them when it gets there. But it's just boy.
I mean, the PG had a great year. He had a great year. He had his best shooting splits this whole season.
Mm-hmm. Got
And
over 40, yeah, and 3 and everything, yeah.
Like he had monster games. He had that 37 game against OKC where he took over the game. He had a 33-point game against Phoenix, as took over the game. 27-point against, the Pelicans. He had that monster game against Cleveland. He had that monster game, like the Lakers when the very beginning of the year, he had that 30. Like there was a bunch of games that he actually took over. But I think personally, when Kawhi comes back, because everything was fine. Remember those first 2 games? We were like, okay, Kawhi's coming back. Everything's set in stone. He's going to be ready to go. Then not only does he tries to play, but he takes away from the momentum the team had because he wasn't his full self.
And he was out for so long that is like now you got to try to ramp him up and get him back up to speed. It was that whole thing was frustrating to watch, man. Like luckily I was out of town, so I was able to like just ignore it.
There's no TV where you were? You said out of town. There was no TV.
No. The TV was on. I just wasn't around the TV. I was my aunt got married, so
oh, congrats.
Yeah, we had like, partying like every day and shit. So it was easy to just like ignore that.
At this point, I think if Paul George is gone, I think they're gonna give all the money to James Harden. It's gonna be the Houston Clippers.
And what I seen something about Brandon Boston Jr. that I ain't gonna lie that
Yeah, he got it's gonna be a restricted free agent.
huh,
That's James. That's James' boy.
Yeah.
because I don't know. I actually was looking at this guy as like part of their future. We said they had like a good 6, 7 people that we was looking at like, all right, when these guys like can no longer go, these are the ones we ran out. The Bones, the BJ, the T-Man, the Coffee,
As
the
long as Tyler is the coach, there's gonna be no
yeah.
lose.
And like I said, that's another thing. Like, are we looking at another season of Ty Lue running these guys into the ground when you got your
Yes.
youth?
I would bet on it because now that you're giving him this money, he's comfortable now.
Yeah, and then all right, Plumlee and Tyson are free agents as well, right?
Let me look.
Who?
I know
Daniel
Tice.
Tice.
Yeah.
Was it a 1 year deal he got?
Yes. Yeah.
And you want him
Tyson's
back?
a free agent.
No. I'm not asking because of that, Bruce. I'm asking because I'm like, all right, if these guys don't come back, do you play Kai Jones?
Well, at this point, Kai Jones is to play.
Y'all see the salary right here?
Yeah.
It's what we're working with.
Yeah, it's gonna be Houston Clippers or LA Rockets.
And then Musa is another one that's not there next year either. And I don't know, man. It's just
Playing.
it's gonna make people drink it.
Hey, you know something else? Most of these guys' contracts are up next year.
Yeah.
Outside Kawhi, PG if he resigns, Norm, and Kobe Brown. Everybody else's contract is up.
And then PJ picked up his option. I'm like, yo.
Oh, here we go.
And Russ. and Russ.
And Russ. Like
I would pick it up too if I'm PJ. Nobody's gonna give him that money.
Yeah.
So what you think gonna happen, Cass? You think he's staying or you think he leaving?
I think that nigga's staying. Like they just being this is like fucking Martin and Gina just acting like they don't miss each other.
With the wife that she has, man, you need a lot of money, man. No.
You said what?
With the way that I think his wife is, I don't think you need. You know, some women you need a lot of money, man.
Oh God, Bruce, come on, man.
Okay.
No, I hear you, but like,
you know, with all the taxes California has, and you have to pay your agent, everybody, you don't have a lot of money left. So that's why he wants the 4th year.
and you think it's just more about the years, BJ, or like the money is accounted into that as well?
No, it's the years. It's not. And that's the thing. People so stuck on. Well, he gets the 212. He don't need to get the 212. Just give him a 4th year. That's
right.
what he wants. He wants an extra year. So that's where it's like, damn, Peach, that's all you asking for. Like, at some point, it's gonna be like either Peach gonna be like, all right, fuck it, it's just a year extra, whatever. I'll make it up on the back end, or the Clippers are gonna be budgeting, saying, okay, well, it's just a year. We'll make it up. Like, it's gonna be one of those two scenarios.
Because if that's the case, then to me that's petty. On both I don't know which side, but
I think Paul George is fed up. He's tired. He wants to move on, but the extra year will make him forget that. So, and I think the Sixers, I think you have to take it seriously. He could go to Philly because Orocco or Nick Batum goes there. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
If he leaves, you should look at OKC out of those teams. Orlando, I mean, they
OKC
yeah.
is gonna start in OKC.
Who is he not going to start over?
No, I'm just asking. I mean, who's gonna be the point guard?
Shea.
Oh, Shea's gonna be the point guard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I've never seen him play point guard, but
Because I mean, I think that's why they traded Giddy because they wanted like fully um give Shea more of the offensive load.
I mean, he was in OKC before, so you think he's gonna go back there?
No, I'm just saying if for some reason he's like, you know what, my time with the Clippers is done. If I'm looking at any team, I think the top of that list should be OKC.
If he wants money and winning, I would pick Philly.
I'm not against that too. It's just I think I don't know. It's just then you gotta it's the Embiid thing too because he's another one that it's durability.
You know what I'm afraid of? If Paul George leaves, I think the Clippers might look at Tobias Harris, some of those players.
Oof.
Yeah, I could see Tobias Harris coming back to the Clippers.
And then it like it's just like no matter who they like the as free agency it's so dry. Like right now, I think free agency belongs to the bigs this year. You got Hartenstein, that's free agent. You got I think is Markkinen gonna be or are they trying to trade him or something like that? But right now I think it belongs to the bigs. There's really no wing players that are in the pool right now. And whatever wings they have, none of them like measures up to Paul George.
Okay. I mean,
So if they go out to Tobias Harris, good fucking luck. Good luck, because Kawhi gonna have to play every game with a dumb stone cold knee braces and hope he don't get hurt.
I mean, we saw DeMar DeRozan hanging out with Ross. So
I mean, that was you know what that was.
yeah, I know what it was.
For real.
That wasn't even like that. Really wasn't even that wasn't basketball at all. That was just
Hey, you never know, man.
letting Aubrey know, like, hey, you're not doing that here.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know what options we would have like in free agency, man. Like
KCP?
Come on, man.
That you know what? If you bring KCP, then you have to. I think you still have to bring a DeRozan because you're missing with DeRozan. You're not gonna like BJ says, he's not gonna space the floor. So you still got to add another shooter. That's the only way I could see like you actually like taking DeRozan seriously.
I saw Klay Thompson in Colorado tonight, so let's see.
You said who?
Klay Thompson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's another one. Did you see the Did y'all see the article that was saying Denver was possibly looking at a trade for PG at one point?
Yeah, I saw that. The Clippers asked for too much. That's why I'm like, they don't really want to give him up.
Right. That's why I was like, you know what? I don't think that's what made me kind of. I was like, you know what? P ain't going nowhere.
It's all one big soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the location of the podcast is in LA, so I see. You know what? I see Paul George resign.
Yeah, and yeah, I remember like I think the top thing for him when it comes to like being in LA is family. There's a part of me believe he wants to win a championship, but I think it's mainly his family and like his mom and her can't really like move around like that.
That's all it's about, man. Dude don't want to uproot his family again. You know, shit. What's good, the realest?
Yeah, man, it's hot as hell out here, boy. Man,
You really in Vegas, bro?
yeah, man.
Bro, I was out there last year. Jeez, yo, every day was like 109 and nighttime was like 96. I was like, y'all never do this again.
Man, hell yeah, man. Fucking too hot out here, man.
You're gambling with temperature.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
You're gambling with temperatures.
Nah, though. Nah, though, man. When it's all said and done, man, I don't see PG leaving, man. Like I said the other night, I don't see him leaving. Like you say, but let PG enjoy this attention, man. You know, it ain't really much to say, BJ. You know, it's just a wait and see game. I guess what he gonna do? What 3 teams? They say the Clippers, Philly, Orlando. So what? Sunday night going into Monday. Assume he gonna make his decision early next week. Yeah, man.
So Sunday night tomorrow,
right?
Yeah.
So
going into Monday morning.
It's gonna be interesting.
Ain't Philly the team James Harden just came from?
What I'm saying is like it that would be so weird. Like you go to Philly after James Harden then outed Daryl Morey and all this stuff, and then you go over there. It's kind of
Zay, they didn't brainwash me. I just think, like I said, I don't think he's leaving.
I'm sorry, Lawrence Franks need to be fired, man. It's all right.
I look at it like Peg and Ash. Okay, do I want? I was never the biggest PG fan, even in his Indiana days. So all I'm saying is, okay, you get DeRozan. I don't care for this guy. So if I had to pick, give me PG over DeRozan. If you had to make me pick, I'm gonna take PG over DeRozan. All right, we get DeRozan, right? So you got DeRozan and Harden. Just say if Kawhi get fucking hurt again, we right back in that same boat because he ain't gonna get us nowhere.
I mean, DeRozan is like the Dollar Tree of Paul George.
You couldn't help yourself, Bruce.
I mean, it's true. He can give you threes. Dollar Tree, man. Less than $3. So,
but no, man. Like I said, when it's all said and done, I just feel like I don't see PG going anywhere. I really don't see. I don't even think. If anything, I think if enough reports is put out there, Philly, PG is really eyeing Philly, I think then the Clippers will be forced to give PG a little bit more than he asked for just to keep him.
And PG cares about his mental health. He wants to deal with the Sixers fans. Good luck with that. Good luck with the Sixers fans.
I'm telling you the truth, man. I just think PG PG ain't going nowhere. Damn. Yeah. It's just like with this LeBron shit. LeBron could be leaving, man. LeBron ain't going nowhere. The fuck?
Nah,
why is we talking about why is we even having this discussion, man?
You did all of that. You strong arm the draft and the Lakers to leave. Like what?
JJ Redick. He's speaking on as if LeBron gonna be there, but we still question. Is LeBron gonna leave? Like, come on, man. What the fuck is we doing here, man?
The NBA is no longer about basketball. It's about storylines.
It's wrestling.
That's crazy.
How like I remember him saying it's not like I guess Bronny playing with his son is not a priority, but then his draft stock plummeted to the 55th pick. And I said, I was like, come on, bro. Like, come on, you gotta do better. If you trying to swindle the people, you gotta do better than this, bro.
Man, LeBron's gonna play with Bryce, and then he's gonna go to the WNBA to play with his daughter.
You know what? I'm actually curious to see what that looks like because I think we said it before. I think Bryce is the one out of him and Bronny. I think Bryce is the one.
All right.
No, man. Then, like I say, now I'm not gonna lie. What's that? No, I ain't gonna really say I was shocked with Russ opting in. Because like I say, Russ is another one. I don't think he wanted to leave California. But damn, I thought, man, Russ. Then if he decided to try to move on and get something better, I'll be fine with that. But then when I seen that report that he opted in, I'm like, damn, PJ, that wasn't a surprise. I knew he was gonna opt in. So
they're not gonna get that money somewhere else.
Yeah, you're right. So like I say, but. And that's why I feel like PG not gonna take his time with it because I think, like I say, he know the team. He know he's gonna be holding the team up with his decision. So
Clippers are in trouble. There's no sugarcoating it. They are in trouble.
How are they in trouble?
Guys,
are they in trouble?
Yeah.
I mean, if Paul George could have resigned earlier, they could have focused on other players.
That's true.
And all the good players are gonna be gone, and you're gonna get scraps again.
That's another thing. I mean, but then you gotta look at you look at the free agency pool, and then you look at the team needs. Who's out there that they can afford, and that would actually like fit?
Not really.
Not sad. When you look at the free agency pool, and then you look at the team needs, like going into the next season, who makes sense, and who can they afford?
The team needs, first of all, Kawhi to be healthy the whole season. They need doctors or physical therapists.
Right.
That's what the team need.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, the realist and Bruce and this Kawhi shit. That's the part that hurts. That's the part that I be thinking about more than anything. Like this dude about to play in the Olympics. I don't know if we all know that he about to play in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. That I literally was like, I don't know why I have like a brain fog this now, but I'm like, yo, is he really about to play? Like,
yeah, and I think that nigga about to play hard as hell. I don't think he's taking no load management, no minutes management. That dude playing every game hard, both ends.
Well, with the roster, he really don't need to be playing. They don't need him like that.
Huh.
I think he wants to show that he's still that guy.
Yeah, show me in the playoffs. Fuck that.
Kawhi is not number one anymore. He needs to go to another team.
That's that shit. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that. That's that.
I agree with you, Bruce. I said that shit after that first series was over. I said, yeah, Kawhi can't be number one.
How we gonna win then if he can't be number one?
Well, they're not gonna win because he's
not
number
about the season. We can't just rely on Kawhi, man.
Okay.
During the season, he needs to be number 3 in the playoff.
Yeah, to be number one in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm just talking about the season.
I honestly don't care about this Olympic shit because if you win a gold medal in the Olympics and then we can't see you in the postseason, I'm like, bro.
Maybe Kawhi is good that he has 2. We want 3 for him. he doesn't care about getting to them. Or his body is not allowing him to do it. He's just trying to get pension.
I think he cares. I just think that he not finna tear his leg up
For it, right.
nobody, which I can't blame him. Can't. But I think next year though, some tell me he gonna be healthy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some sick ass reasons. Some tell me he gonna be healthy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like Disney anymore. I'm not gonna believe until I see. So
You ain't going that route.
see, now I believe when I see the Clippers in the finals. I moved up a little bit.
You moved up to the finals?
Yes.
Wait, he said what?
This season was conference finals. Now it's finals.
But next season?
Yes. I want to see finals. That's a success.
You gonna finally smile again if they make the finals?
Oh, I'm gonna smile. Hey, I've been following the Clippers before. I've gotten a heartbreak before, so this is not new for me. So I was not shocked that he was hurt when he was playing. I was not shocked that the Clippers lost in the first round. I wish it was not the Mavs because all of those Mavs fans were coming in and talking, and now we haven't heard from them since the finals. But you know, what it is. I don't want James Harden back on the team. I'll tell you that.
James Harden's that's an interesting one. That because now this whole thing with PG kind of holds him back too. Because he gotta get a deal. He's not on the books.
He's another free agent.
I don't think PG wants James Harden back on the team.
Yeah,
It sounded like he was like alluding to it on his podcast, but he just didn't want to outright say it. You understand? I understand that.
Yeah, that's that shit PG do. That gets on my nerves. Like you halfway said you just need to go and say it. Like you ain't gonna call him out, but I wouldn't have said it at all. Because
do we need PG to win a chip? All right, Packing. Who we gonna replace him with?
PG?
Yeah. That's my whole thing, man. Y'all not. I know Thomas was throwing in all them names with DeRozan, but I don't see it, man. I just don't see it with DeRozan. I really don't.
I just don't think it won't be a straight up swap. It'll have to be DeRozan and somebody else because he doesn't space the floor and he don't play defense.
Nah, he don't.
So it can't just be him.
Is DeRozan still a starter?
It'd be like having two Hardens on the court.
Yeah.
Getting targeted. Go ahead, Bruce. My bad.
Is DeRozan still a starter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he is.
And then
I'm not
like
gonna say
DeRozan.
Okay, go ahead.
My fault.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you get DeRozan, does that hinder Zubac?
What you mean?
Because DeRozan likes to play in the mid post a lot. You're already doing that with Kawhi, so now like you have wings that like to play in the mid post. It's better to have a stretch big. If you don't really, I think Kai Jones could probably be that young guy to back up Zubac, but it's like if you had DeRozan and Zubac on that court, I feel like it could possibly hinder him.
Klay Thompson would have been better than DeRozan, in my opinion.
The Clippers looking at Klay Thompson. That's what I just seen.
I seen that too. Klay.
And I
Now we
like Clay too. It's just
man, see, if we had if we had a young guy.
He said Clay going. I could see him in the map. Well, nah, if you guys get Clay, that's gonna hurt y'all defense. Derrick Jones ain't on the court.
So all of those people, they haven't watched Clay. Clay will give you like one game and then six straight games. And then you're like, man, get out off the floor. We'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, on what you pegging, man. That's I don't think I would want Clay, man.
I want to know where old man is. He had a.
It's just it's just so bad because it's like, damn, you haven't even seen this team fully healthy, so it's like, what the fuck?
There
man?
you go. There you go. There you go. The
That's what's so crazy about it.
That's
So now
5
you're
years.
like, damn, what can we do? But it's like, damn, we haven't even seen us healthy to even say, all right, this shit's not working. Now, yes, I get it throughout the season, man. You know, them young teams gonna run through the fucking older teams. You know, like I said, what was gonna happen. And I told y'all boys, when that playoff shit hit, them boys is gonna fold, man.
We could have won this year if Thomas was
Minnesota
quiet.
got put out, but Denver. What'd you say, Bruce?
I said we could have won this year if Thomas was quiet at the beginning of the season. We're not gonna be hurt this year. That's not gonna happen. And watch what happened.
They gave some bad juju, Bruce.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you need to be quiet, man. Sometimes you need to be quiet.
Thomas say gonna go that route this year. He ain't gonna go that route,
man.
Oh shit.
You know, he's still gonna stand on business with his T-man shit. So I mean, you know, I don't know, man. Like I say, man, it's just, man, you know, not having a healthy team and actually see how far basically what we could have done in the playoff. You know, that really hurt us, man. Because it's like, you don't know at this point.
I mean, what hurt us was Kawhi was hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
man, you need to call Arnold, man, together. New leg, man.
They call who?
Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator. Or call RoboCop, man. Get a new leg.
It's T Sweezy on talking about some Clippers exercising. The hell you say?
You said what?
Nah, he's saying extra Cindy PJ Tucker 20.3 million. He already opted in for 11 million just when.
Yeah.
T
Sweezy is still on that Boston Celtics champagne.
For real, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think me and the realist and Kess all on the same page. Bruce, you say you think he coming back or no?
I said he's coming back because of the bank account he has as a wife. So you know.
I gotta go check her out, you know, to see. Never really.
Yeah.
Seeing how she look, you know.
That's not for me, man. I'm not gonna speak out much on about the wife of somebody, but yeah. No.
You talking about PG wife?
Yeah, okay. I have enough plastic bags. I don't.
So yeah. Gosh, Bruce. This draft pick that they had, it's his name Cam Christie. That's the younger brother, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, brother.
So they not like, I guess they just cutting ties with Brandon Boston Jr. because what they feel like they could get that from this kid, or I'm trying to understand why.
They heard GM talking about him, so they're like, yeah. So
So JM sabotaging shit.
Man, he said Brendan Boston is better than Paul George, man.
That nigga said Brandon Boston gonna be the next one up. It's like, bro, no.
JM was hey, I'll go give JM a pass because it's his B day. He probably out, But, he said that Golden State deal was done, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he said PG's going to go to stay at that Brandon Boston was going. Oh man,
deal, man.
Man.
Yeah, Brandon Boston gonna start.
What the fuck is?
That
He
nigga
said-
not only he ain't started, man.
Damn, that deal was in place, man. It's a done deal, man. I'm like, damn, what the hell you see this shit at? JM man wasn't backing down either. He was standing on that shit. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
Nigga got traded in 48 hours.
I was like, man, what the hell?
Yeah. I hope Boston gets an opportunity somewhere else, though.
I mean, the young guy's not gonna play for Ty Lue. He likes vets.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see young players play.
Sort of annoys me too.
You're gonna watch Tucker gonna play a lot of minutes. That's why we're not gonna win.
What? PJ? I think they're gonna trade PJ.
Who wants him?
Man, they
Taiwan Shark.
Somebody they take him.
Yeah, shoe store. Yeah, that's what.
And I wouldn't be shocked if they that'd be. Do you trade Russ?
Yeah.
Trade Russ. Depends who you get him back for.
Man, I
Yeah,
think this year, I mean the next year and the year after, I think a lot of players need to retire. Like they're practically gonna be gone. Like the KD, the Curry, those. It's gonna be a new generation now. It's gonna be a Shea League, Anthony Edwards League.
Yeah, well, we've seen it this playoffs for sure.
I mean,
y'all better be prepared. It's about to be a Bronny and LeBron season, man. So
yeah, for TMZ.
Lakers are gonna have the most televised games. Y'all thought y'all hate LeBron now, man. Shit, man.
Yeah, they're gonna have the sad songs when they play in the video. Look at the bond. Look at the bond. Never seen this. Father and son. Hallelujah.
Man, everybody talking about this shit, man. I mean,
Bruce, they waiting for that alley-oop to come too. Oh man.
Everybody talking about this shit. So,
I like the kid, the Dalton kid though. I hope they utilize him.
Yeah, man. That what's that? Season opener, man. That's gonna be. Man.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the schedule is like.
Man. Y'all see, man. Y'all gonna see.
Season's opener. It's gonna be the Lakers and the Knicks.
What y'all think of that DeJounte Murray trade?
They still don't have a point guard. CJ McCollum is not the answer. And Zion and Kawhi have the same doctor. So
I hope I get his ass out of that shit.
Yo, I saw something. Oh my God. I saw something. It was like I don't know if it was an article. It was just some post about Zion. I just nigga grew a beard. And I was like, that's what y'all worried about?
You eat the table?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, y'all, this is news. The man grew up, like, he's older now. He grew a beard, but nigga's still 290 or 300 pounds. But that's breaking news. Like, y'all got to do better, bro.
He's trying to grow a beard to protect from infections. So
It's Bruce, man, like, yo, you.
You know, he just trying to change his look, man. You know, guys, you know, they do that.
Yeah.
Young guys want to look up. You know, most young guys can't grow a beard, man. Yeah, you know, so
Oh my gosh, I be seeing that all the time.
right, they don't come in fully, you know. So
Shit.
no, I mean, them adding them, man. Like I say, man, we had a hard time against the Pelicans. So shit, that just
You know what though?
you
I
add
can't even say.
Got to deal with, man.
Yeah, I can't even. I still don't even jack that. You know, they had a hard time. I think that what was working, like we had things that worked beginning of the game, and then you just never go back to it. Like
And
Ty
Kawhi
Lue,
was hurt most of the time.
that too. But when he was playing, even when he was playing, it's like,
Man, it seemed like them boys couldn't miss a fucking three.
Because Zubac cannot handle Valanciunas. Zubac cannot guard Valanciunas.
yeah, it's
But
that.
then they play against the Lakers. They play this dude off the court.
By the way, I don't know if Ingram is gonna be on the team. Isn't he like a free agent?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of reports about like trying to part ways with him or whatever.
Yeah, I saw Philly have an interest in him. So
Yeah, Big Tone said he'll take Russ, man. He'll take Russ.
Yeah, when all those bricks come, that's when you'll see.
that's the problem. Miami, their spacing would kind of suffer. They don't really have too many 3-point shooters, like snipers.
You're like, why you keep shooting, man? It's soccer. Keep shooting.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind shaking things up, man. You know, getting them a little younger. But see, this whole PG, when it comes to the PG situation, man, I judge you. You got to give me. You got to put something out there that's gonna. Who you gonna give me? What we gonna get for PG? And what's out there? What's people putting on the table? Like I say, what Thomas was putting in the chat, man. I'm not too pleased with that. You know, and I get Zay feeling his type of way. You know, they just feel this type of way about PG overall, you know. So, but it's like like I say, man, what you gonna give me? If the Rosen gonna be the main factor in that whole trade or whatever, I mean, I can't do it.
I don't know. I guess I'm asking for the most because I want to see the young guys play. I think they can actually help. I think like I keep going back to this kid Kai Jones. I feel like he can actually be utilized.
Yeah, that's development. That's like we got guys on the bench. We don't even like to really say we ain't seen this full team. I mean, we got guys on the bench. We ain't fully let them come out and develop. Musa, Kyle Jones, we just got on the team. You sat Amir Coffey for damn near 2-3 years.
Then started playing last year, and then Matt, they was playing Kai. I was about to say Kai Jones again. Kobe Brown, like beginning of the season, and then just didn't see him.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah. So it's a lot of guys that they just you don't know what's happening. That's why I'm kind of happy. Not happy, but I just hope Boston can get an opportunity where he can actually show himself.
A couple teams that could use him right now.
I'll make it seem like man. Y'all sound like y'all don't believe in the Clip gang no more, man.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Who's Cliff Gang? Oh, Jam.
You know what it is, man. You know, man.
I mean, I believe in him. I just don't believe in what he's smoking. So I have nothing against JM.
You know what? You know what's so funny, man? It really wasn't. I didn't watch much of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Once the Clippers got put out, man, I didn't really. I think I watched a lot of that second round with Denver, Minnesota. But I think after that, I really didn't watch too much of it.
Minnesota is a dumb team. A dumb team. Man, the coach is dumb. Man.
Boston went in the finals, man. I think seeing Dallas going to the finals, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, that's supposed to be our ticket. That was supposed to be our ticket to the finals, man.
Do you still believe in Kyrie, man?
Yeah, I believe in Kyrie.
All right.
Let me tell you what Kyrie did. Kyrie just gave Boston the ring he owed them. That's all he did. That's all he did.
I like that.
He gave him the ring.
Man, he couldn't get one game in Boston, man. Not one. Come on.
Yeah, that was, man. I would have loved to see us against Boston, man. That would have been a nice little showdown.
Boston had no chance against the Clippers. Healthy Clippers, they have no chance.
Man, that would have been. I was just saying with the duo, man. You know, the two duos going at it, man. And you got your rest of the role players going, man. That would have been nice, man. That would have been nice. Like I say, man, hey, I said it. Like I say, man, a couple of months. Hey, I understand the fans being mad at Kawhi, man. You know, I understand it to the fullest. So it's a big letdown, man. It's a big letdown.
Andre said it was J.K.'s fault. Okay, all right.
Oh, that they lost? That Dallas lost?
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't J Kidd. That was Boston Hills personnel and their defense.
That's too much, man.
And that shit was after the first game, I was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna end well with Dallas.
And he let Porzingis trying to be Larry Bird.
You know, it's crazy. I said if he actually comes back, I felt that he would be the X factor. I'm like, Jalen and them is gonna do their thing, but he's going to make it much more difficult for that Dallas team because those bigs would actually have to come out and step out and guard him. Not just him, Horford too.
You got Luka talking about his leg hurt again.
Yeah,
to me, Luka needs to change his style of play.
That's not gonna happen.
They're not gonna win like that, man.
And then if you get Clay over there, he's definitely Luka's definitely not gonna change his game if Clay go over there.
Yeah, he's gonna break a lot.
Oh, Clay?
Yes, a lot of breaks.
Clay need to go to Orlando.
I watch Clay a lot. He's not the same Klay Thompson. I mean, he's gonna give you some games. After that, he's gonna disappear. And his defense is not there at all.
I think Steph won't play the league, man.
Man, when Steph is the better defender than you, you're not the same player, man.
Yeah. Nah, you know, you just said it too. Orlando would actually work out well for Clay. You got them wings, you got all them interchangeable wings that could guard and play on the perimeter and give that spacing that he needs. Like it can now work wonders.
But you got what they got 4 rings.
Yeah.
So it's about money now. 4 rings. Yeah.
He just got paid 40 millions to shoot all those bricks, man. Come on. Come on, man.
Trying to get
Just to get some shots up.
Because the way I think what way Clay sees is like we probably not gonna win again. So let's just go out here and sell the sunset together. Give me my 4 million, my 4 year like you gave Draymond.
Yeah.
To me, Draymond should not have gotten that.
They gonna sell tickets, So I mean, like you said, they're not gonna win a championship, but
If they want to win, they need to trade Draymond and let Clay walk.
Steph don't want them gone, man.
Draymond is not worth it, man. Always a headache, always talking to the referees. He's never gonna learn. He's never gonna learn. I've said he should have been traded 2 years ago. But no, they keep wanting Draymond.
You don't think they came to Steph and asked him, how do you feel if we trade him? Get rid of him? Come on, man.
Well, Steph is like a wife. The husbands keep beating you up, but when the police comes, it's like, oh, he's fine. He's good. He's great. So, come on.
Yeah, man.
So basically, Steph don't know any better.
No, he does not. I mean, there was one game, Steph Curry's like to Draymond, hey, be quiet, man. Shut up. No, the guy keep going after the referee and they kick him out. And you could see Steph like getting frustrated and cry.
Oh, yeah, you talking about, he got ejected that game.
Yeah, early in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that was close to the end of the season to make the play in, but luckily the other team lost. No, they won that game. Actually, Golden State still won that game, right?
And Golden State was not that bad last year. If Draymond could shut up and play, he missed like 20-something games. They could have been in the playoff. But no. Come on, man.
Yeah, they was like 46-37.
Yeah, they had a better record than the year before, than last season.
Yeah.
And the Clippers need to be better careful, man. You need to win a lot of games in the West because every team, Minnesota, they got better. The kid they drafted, he's really good, man.
You mean the one they traded for, or?
Yeah, they traded for him.
With Dillingham, exactly. Oof. I was trying. I was scratching my head. I was like, Spurs, what are you trying to do?
And I think Denver is going to be worse.
Yeah, KCP free agent. Even if they add him back, it's like it's not them. It's depth.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Are you watching?
Y'all watching Shogun?
I don't know who that's. Is that you, Bruce?
Yeah, man. They're calling me. Sorry. Calling me, man.
Oh, man. I knew that was Bruce.
Shit, man. What the fuck?
That's why he was quiet. Like,
yeah, I was trying to hang up. I'm like, wait.
You know, it's about to be frustrating this coming season too. Basketball on Thursdays is about to be so fucking whack.
Why you say that?
Inside the NBA.
Oh, okay, right, okay. Right, yeah.
Yeah, like no more Chuck. And like
no, he's there for one more season. It's
well,
the year after.
Yeah, at last, like, whew. They gotta figure something out. Because I can't listen to ESPN when it comes to basketball.
It's terrible, man. Monica injuries is terrible. I'm sorry.
Bruce, I'm not gonna lie. If you was a commentator on ESPN, like doing color comments for the games, every game, bro. Every fucking game I'd watch. Because Bruce is gonna say some outlandish shit, and I'm like, oh God, Bruce, like, I don't know how many fines you're gonna have to pay, but I know it's gonna be entertaining.
Well, they ESPN won't want me because I'm gonna be blunt. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruce, man. Thomas, man. Thomas didn't even want to hop on the panel, man.
And you know,
he ran shot away.
when you get when you're commenting on games, you get to be a coach. So Doc Rivers, Reddick.
Oh,
so. I don't want to be a coach.
Yeah. Man, drew up 2 plays on YouTube and came the front runner, let alone the coach, the front runner.
I mean, I don't know, man. What CP3? Dude, the CP3. Kyle Lowry. Dude, I don't. Okay. Well, damn, let me see.
I see where you're going.
Over Russ.
I see where you're going. Once I heard that, I was like, yeah, I see where you're going.
I will. Okay. Oh man, that's yeah. Okay, put it like this. I would take Kyle Lowry over Russ. I'm not too high on CP3.
At this point in his career?
Right. I'm not too high on that.
Got you.
So, okay. I can settle with, okay, if you want if Russ didn't opt in, if he chose to leave, all right, go ahead. If we can't get nothing else, all right, go ahead, bring in Kyle Lowry. Like I say, then you still got Bones. But I don't know about CP3, man. And I know that's what Thomas was saying in the chat, He was saying, what's the dude? Kaminga, DeRozan. I'm like, man.
I think I gave up on even trying to figure out the right point guard after I seen Drew Holiday go to Milwaukee, because I always wanted him on the Clippers. When the Pelicans wasn't doing nothing with him, I was like, yo, if we can get Drew Holiday on this squad right here, I think it's hell for the league. And once I see that, I think I just kind of like I checked out when it came to who's the right point guard.
I'm not gonna lie. when the Bucks sent him to Portland, man, I thought we had a good chance of getting him.
Yeah,
I thought Portland was because I thought we was gonna get one of them Norman Powell's and Rocco deal, on some crazy ass trade, man. I'm thinking like, oh man, we about to grab him. But
that's what I forgot. I seen something about, I forgot what article, but it was on like Bleacher Report. They was talking about like all the teams. I guess teams that's not in the finals, what they could do next year to improve their chances to contend. They was talking about the Clippers, and they were saying a trade of Norman Powell for Kelly Olynyk.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I see what they talking about.
No, Kelly Olynyk is not it, man. No.
It's just only reason I would like Kelly Olynyk, honestly, is the spacing, and I think he's one of those bigs that I feel like he makes the right play, but other than that, he's just not. I'm always for the young athletic big, like today's modern big that's athletic, can run the floor and not really have to shoot the three, but like at least be able to, guard the perimeter on the pick and roll or something.
Let me ask y'all. Law Mary said this a couple of months ago. He said the Clippers window is officially closed. Do y'all agree?
No. It's only closed if Kawhi can't play. Because if you look at the West, I mean, who would you say is kind of like good?
It's tough, BJ, because when he said that shit, I'm thinking like, man, it just makes you go back to the whole. A lot of ifs, you know. And I hate to be like, man, what if? But like you say, man, we should have been had at least 2 fucking championship, man.
That 2021 year was it, man. Just,
Well, with this roster, it's close.
Oh man.
Honestly, because even with this roster, I feel like the only team that I'll be worried about is probably Minnesota. But I still think they're dumb. And I don't trust Rudy. I still don't. All this Rudy Gobert, I still don't trust him. I was saying during the playoffs, I'm like, yo, if somehow Minnesota could swap him for like a Jared Allen, then maybe I'll believe in him a little bit more. I think that'll put them over the hump. But Rudy Gobert to me is just, I don't know, it just.
He's not a winner, man. He thinks he's better than he is. So.
I gotta blame you. Blame those GMs. Give them all that damn money. Of course, gonna.
That's why I call him Rudy Gogurt. So.
Why do you call him that, Bruce?
Gogurt. Go to the store. You'll see some yogurt. There's Gogurt. It's in the.
Hey,
it's in a package long. It's called Gogurt.
No, I know what it is.
It's soft, man.
Man, do I feel like our window is closed? I just think, man, it's to a point where it's like if you riding with Clippers, you waiting until the playoffs now. At this point, it's like the season don't even fucking matter no more to you. It's about the playoffs. You know.
See, when I used to say that, people in the comments, I have never seen a Clippers supporter so negative.
No, but what you're saying was it was facts though. Like it's just, I think you know what it was. Honestly, I think the only time I was like I seen what you were saying, but it was like you still gotta take the regular season serious because of the load managing and shit like that.
It's because I take it serious. That's why I said playoff, because I already know we good in that season.
Right. That was my only thing. I'm like, yo, Bruce is not wrong. It's just
last season, I believe in the team so much that I said, oh, we got this. Looking at it, oh man, we're gonna win all those games. And then all of a sudden, I see trade.
No, I mean, a lot of that shit had to do, like I say, man. You got the Clipper Nation going at other people, all the haters on different channels. So a lot of that added on to the whole, of course, when we was losing, they was talking shit, and when we win it, we talking. So, but it's like now, definitely for me. It's about the playoffs, man. Like it don't even matter. I just need to see this. If we running this shit back, if PG signing back, if it's gonna be PG, Harden, and Kawhi, top 3 guns, it's about the playoffs. I got to see this team healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah, and people come in here and say making bets left and right. We're not gonna be hurt. We're not gonna be hurt.
How do I say this? I don't think it's not that it's closed. It's been jammed for a couple years. Like nobody figured how to open this shit.
Well, you're gonna have to demolish it.
It's right. It's like a jar, huh? You're like, damn.
It's just like it's jammed, bro. Like
sometimes it's jammed. You have to destroy it, man. You have to destroy
it. Blow it up. That's what.
Yeah, like
how your parents used to tap the damn jar with a spoon and knife. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. So you just like live in a house where that one window just never open, and then you're like, all right, bro. Like now we gotta tend to this now. It's too hot in this damn house. Like we gotta do something about this window right here. Like that's how I feel about that.
Man, I need to see this team healthy, man. And then if we healthy and somebody put us out, then I can move on from it. That's how I feel. I can move on and say, you know what? Yeah.
I feel the same way. Some tell me it's gonna be this upcoming year. New arena. I think we'll be.
Man, BJ, don't let James share things with you, man.
JM.
Yo, do you think this a little off? Do you think the Jerry West situation might play a part?
And how they play?
Are they gonna say let's win for Jerry?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man.
I mean,
These players play let's win for money. That's all.
let's rob the owner's pockets.
Yeah.
Like, cause that was what kind of I was like, damn, Jerry's not there no more. Like, so what will be the team's philosophy moving forward now that he's not here? Because I know he was big on wing depth. I'm like, what do they do now? Well, I mean, I feel like they went away from it last year. Like, one of the things I kept thinking about, I was like, yo, what would the team's record have looked like if they didn't make that trade?
Better. Much better.
Because I'm like, bro, like we just never, like, that was another thing too. I was like, yo, they never really gave this a try. Like, roll coding really get no burn until the beginning of next season. And we spoke about that. I was like, yo, I feel like they just let people know, like, look, we give you roll code. We gonna show you what he could do.
In the West, you need to have long and bigs players, and James Harden was not an answer. I mean, he's gonna give you showtime for like a couple games. That's what happened with the Clippers. So he's not the answer, man. He said he's the system.
Dallas twice without Kawhi. You give me a healthy Kawhi, man. We fuck around and sweeping their ass.
Yeah, that's another, like, oh, man.
Yes, man.
That's what had me so mad, because I'm like, bro, like PG and Hard. I'm like, I know there's gonna be games where y'all disappear. Y'all didn't have to do it at the same time. I'm like, I was like, if y'all took your turns and did that, then maybe they had a better chance. But like, y'all legit just did not. Y'all both had games where y'all just didn't show up together.
Nah, I ain't know y'all. What if? I mean, we ain't on the what if shit. You know, it's just saying, man.
Yeah, the what if Clippers.
Yeah, the what ifers. Man, I don't know, man.
A bunch of PG apologies. Nah, man. Hey, it is what it is with me with PG, man. I accept what PG brings to the team. You know, it is what it is.
Well, I cannot be called a PG apologist, so I haven't said anything good or bad about PG.
It is what it is at this point, man. You know.
I'm not even. With PG, I'm just at a point where I'm like, yo, bro, just
Bubba just want PG on the Sixers, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, I know Philly won't PG, man. I know Philly, and like DeLaw Mary say, man, team's trying to break this team up. Team is really the other teams really want to break this duo up, man.
You know what would be funny? Kawhi goes to the Warriors, and all of a sudden you see him healthy all year.
Yo.
I told you that team is cursed.
PG already told Kawhi.
They need to have a pastor, a rabbi, everybody to pray in the stadium, man. The new stadium.
PG already just told Kawhi, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna come back. I'm just trying to see if I can get this team to give me what I want, man. I'm telling you, man. Telling you, man.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to hear no more shit about I'm on my bully shit. Just play ball, bro. I just want to see the guy that's. I want to see that you're locked in, and I want to see that you're like you look. I'm here to win a chip for hometown.
You have to accept PG all years, man.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
You
real.
cannot set expectation, high expectation for him.
Yeah.
If he does well one game, good. If he does not, that's good. That's him.
No, I know he's gonna be inconsistent. That I've grown accustomed to that since Indiana days. It's just I know, like, all right, if your shot is not on, and I've seen games with him like that too. If his shot is not on, he's gonna play D. He's gonna, fight on
Does
the
he play
board.
D?
He has his games where he does, where he wants to play defense, but every game now. And then certain matchups, you gotta listen. I just don't want to see him like kind of like crawl into his shell. I feel like when he plays against teams like Minnesota, he crawls into his shell.
PJ Washington was like Clay Thompson or Curry shooting all those threes.
But Bruce, that shit pissed me off. I literally was like,
In the
thank
finals,
God for this
I'm
wedding.
like, where is PJ Washington? What the heck? So,
Y'all didn't think Dallas was gonna make it to the finals, man.
No, I actually didn't.
Because Minnesota is dumb. The coach is dumb.
That surprised me.
Denver would have put Boston out, man.
Anthony Edwards is from the Thomas school. Cannot shut up.
What happened? Would you say it again?
I said Anthony Edwards is from Thomas school. Cannot keep his mouth shut. Has to talk about other players.
Thomas gonna get you. So you know he listening, man. At the when he said he went to go play some poker.
Well, he has to win all that money he lost in bets. Betting the Clippers winner. So.
I like Ant though. I like Ant-Man. I think that's why especially that second round. He was one of the main people that I was watching because I like his confidence. It does. After a while, it did seem like delusion, but I was like, you know what, man? He's just one of those like.
Yeah,
I'm not going to just lay down and say go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. I'm not gonna lie. That was bad.
I mean, even the grades don't say that. I've never said Jordan said, "Hey, I want this. I want this guy." Kobe said, "I want this guy."
Then at least not on the podium. Maybe like in the locker room. Boy. But that was good. He needed that. He needed that. Hopefully take that into the off season and work on his game because I do think he is promising.
Timberwolves has so much talent, man. Except Gogurt, man.
Yeah, and that you was talking about that kid Dillingham. Oh my God, like the Spurs doing that, and I'm like, y'all. I'm like, are y'all in cahoots with Minnesota? Because look what you just did.
What that? That won 5 games, right? That series won 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah. But you give him that kid, that kid is a fucking ball handling fanatic.
I seen a post that D-Lo, because he opted in. He talking about how he felt like, JJ the right coach. That's going.
Listen, man.
He's gonna be
there.
I'm thinking like D-Lo, man. Are you a fucking dummy, man? They're about to break you, man. You not staying.
Listen, man. Sometimes when you see who's in power, some of them gonna say some things that, like, whatever it is to stay in that jersey. I think he wants to be on that team, but you saying, look, man, I say the wrong thing, I do the wrong thing, I'm out of here.
Him opting in helped the Lakers, man. Him opting in, I'm like, yeah, you gone, buddy. We gonna get you out of here, man.
Yeah,
The Lakers gonna be in trouble, man.
And yeah, I think D'Lo wanna, I think D'Lo wanna actually be a Laker. I think he do. It's just,
Because he wants to be in LA.
right? Yeah, what it is.
I don't know the fascination with LA, but it is what it is.
I haven't been out there, man. I gotta knock that off my bucket list, man.
Oh, Los Angeles? It's all right. I don't see the big deal.
But I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people sleep on San Diego, man.
That's what I was gonna say. It's better. I would rather live in San Diego than
Yeah,
Los
people sleep on San Diego, man. So
The LA traffic? Yeah, you don't want that, man.
I gotta knock that one off my bucket list, man.
Well, wait until the end, man. And everybody wants to go to LA, and then they become homeless, man.
Man, boy, I ain't going to live. I'm just going to visit, man.
yeah.
No,
good.
you're
I'm
gonna
good
see
off the
all
visit.
those homeless people, man. That's crazy.
I went to Denver, man.
I'd rather live in Denver than LA.
Oh no, man. Denver ain't no place for a black man. And the way I heard you on Big Tone show talking last night, shit, you don't want to be in no Denver.
Well, wait, which way? Which way? I don't remember. I said a lot of things.
Hey, Big Tone, it shouldn't be Big Tone Open Sports no more. It should be
Well,
political talk shit.
I had to go in because those guys were like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Some black people,
what did you do?
some black men, they have to understand who's good for them. So
No, man. Yeah, I be traveling, man. Yeah, though, man. We're gonna try to get this thing right this time, man. Let's see. Look at Mercedes. It's big talk for yeah, big talk. I was gonna say some shit about Barack, but man, Big Toe, like fucking Big Toe.
Oh, it was one of those conversations. Oh shit.
This is the other day. This one, I think this was like what day this was? I think probably Thursday morning, something like that. And I'm like, fuck it. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna stand down, Big Tone, on that one. But nah, though, man. Yeah, I landed, man. Trump shit, man. I don't get it, man.
well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. When it's all said and done.
I'm from a country where there's dictators. People don't understand how the dictatorship works. If they understood, they would act accordingly. Dictatorship is no joke. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's true, man. Definitely true. That's definitely true, man. I'm trying to go. I'm gonna go out there and check out Brazil next month, Juice, man. See what's up with Mercedes. She's talking about she ain't gonna be there next month. See how she do me?
Mercedes has a lot of fans. Dang.
Oh man, I'm just trying to see how they get down out there, you know.
Dang.
No, I told her I want to stay out of harm's way, you know.
Okay.
Want to go to that spot she be singing at, you know, that look like that shit's fun, you know. Trump got everybody fucked up in the U.S.
Yeah, man. People need to travel to other countries to see what other people think. You cannot have one single thinking. And when you learn how other countries sees you, you would understand why you taking this thing for granted. So just be careful in voting in November.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That's definitely
Voting for the one person is gonna crush your country, and I've seen it in person. So let's be careful.
oh, that's true, man. That's definitely true. Yeah.
You know what bugged me about that is that this guy RFK Jr. was actually running, and I'm like, bro, after what they did to your pops and your uncle, you still want this?
It's called ego.
Yeah, man. It's called something. That or you just don't like life.
You know, man, you know, Trump just want I always tell people that make America great again shit, man. That it's a message behind that shit, you know. They thought slavery was great. So shit, you know.
So do you have a black's job? Black's job? Dearless, you have a black job?
I'm a pharmacist.
That's a black job?
I ain't saying that's a black job. Say that. I didn't say that. I didn't. I did not say that. Oh, I did not. You didn't hear that come out of my mouth, did I?
This dude said, man, they come in here, immigrant like me, are coming here to take blacks jobs. You know, black jobs mean janitors, post office
Yeah, I hate
person.
that mindset. I hate that mindset so fucking much.
Really? Really, man?
Post office. Damn.
That's what blacks can do. You know, post office, UPS driver.
Man.
You know, we taking blacks jobs, man. You know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's disheartening. I'm not gonna lie.
Who said that, man?
Who said what?
What you just said?
Blacks jobs?
Yeah.
The cult leader.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Something
That's why I said, if you do you have a black job?
Yeah, Andre. Yes, man. Yep, brother. Yeah, man. Gotta make that money, man. Send them kids to college, Andre.
BJ went to call Paul George. I mean,
See if you get the you get the first scoop.
No, man. BJ, I mean not BJ. PG. PG, man. PG chilling, man. Trying to tell. They chilling, man. They chilling. Let PG enjoy this attention he getting.
Yeah.
I don't know where he at. I don't know where he at. I don't know where BJ at, man. BJ cooking dinner. What time is it?
You have to click on the link one day, Mercedes.
She said her English not that good.
My English is not that good too.
She said that's why she don't hop on. I don't give a fuck. We can text. Andre, you a fool, man. Nah, Andre. Nah, brother, man. I don't do that, man. I don't promote that, Andre. I don't promote that stuff, man. I don't promote no criminal life activity. Nah, Andre. Nah, sir, nah, man. We don't promote that, man.
Look, I'm about to hop off this, fellas. Y'all be good.
All right, man.
All right, man. I may have to do that too.
All right, yeah, man. I'm about to hop in this shower, man.
So hopefully PG is back. If he's not back, I'll be all right.
Yeah, don't fuck around and see Kawhi out here, Bruce, man. Don't worry, man. He out here, man. Celebrating his birthday, man. You know.
Wait, is his birthday today?
Yeah, JM say him and
Oh.
Kawhi got the same birthday today.
Mm.
That's why he
I don't know if Kawhi is aware about that. So
I know, man. I'll holler at y'all, man.
all right, BJ. Talk to you later.
I'm feeling good, feeling alright tonight. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, homie. Yeah, little ride. I feel good, I feel alright. Cruising through my neighborhood on a warm summer night. I feel good. That's right, I feel good now. It's summer night. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. I just kicked it at home. I polished up the chrome, called the Ruka on the phone, let her know I'm home alone. It's 7:30 and the sun's going down. It's a summer night and the fun's going down. I pick her up and she looks all dolled up, sitting passenger in my rag and Paula. Yeah, I let her know that she looks beautiful to me. The world's an ugly place, but she is such a sight to see. The kind of woman that would put up a fight for me. The kind that wants to spend the summer nights with me. The temp was 80 and I'm cruising with my lady, playing some Rafi Bagan. Ooh, baby, baby. I see my homeboys and the cruising in the ride. What's up, with their ladies sitting by their side. People think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. My homeboys throwing the backyard boogie, so everybody gets together to unwind, relax, and have a fun time. The DJ spinning, so I grab the mic and be like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. The party's packed with beautiful women and the gang of the homies that wanna get with them. And they'll say anything just to hit them. And it's usually a nice summer night when they did them. I don't know, it must be something in the air. Can't help but have a good time because the feeling is there. To some people, the feeling is rare. They're at the past saying, God damn, I wish I was there. To have a drink, have a token, hook up with someone fine, but the kind that looks up. Gotta keep some pisto in the cup. Party until the sun comes up, but we give up. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Them summer nights can keep a smile on your face. Gotta try to have a good time with your life, otherwise it's just a waste. Either way, I'm gonna party just in case. Like Prince party like it was 99 and 87, 88. I couldn't ask for no better weather. I'm right next to the Pacific, to be specific. The candy paint job glows under the moonlight as I close out my summer night and say goodnight. It's time to put the top up and park it, drop it, unplug the ground, roll up the windows and lock it. Walk in the pad and fall into bed as she lays on my chest to rest her sleepy head. And we do this all night long, from dusk till dawn. But it's not quite the same when summer nights are gone. But even when they're gone, it won't be long. 8 more months and once again it's on. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't